What's going on, T Subs and T Squad? I don't know why I started laughing just now, but I did. Um, I don't know why I got the giggles, but I do. What's good though, y'all? Belle Collective. This is season three. This is season three, episode four, Boys the Men. So the episode starts with JJ loud ass mama moving in. No shade, JJ. I think Mama Williams is real cute. All right, I do. But she loud. All right, she is. She got a voice like megaphone got, and I don't really like that. No shade to Mama Williams. I think she's super cute. But yeah, I will say that listening to your mama and seeing how extra your mom is, now we see where you got it from. I wouldn't have thought that, but now I see it. I get it. Like it bled everywhere. Ooh, Sophia, you got to deal with that two times over down at your house, girl. Now I see why you have reservations. I'ma just leave it at that. But shout out to Mama Williams. She up there and she stuck there, bitch. She ain't going nowhere, Sophia. It just is what it is, girl. That's that man mama. And y'all know how I feel about mamas right now, so you just gonna have to let her have it. Moving on. Um, Latrice invites Cliff out to dinner to get on a better page. This entire thing annoyed me. Latrice, this entire scene annoyed me. First of all, Cliff said he wasn't even mad or upset at the fact of you going out to the M bar. He said that's your prerogative. What he got mad at is the fact of you being there with Joshi, even right after he kicked him out of the house because of the disrespect that Joshi was giving that man down to his house. Now, I don't care. Y'all was nice enough to allow Joshi to come and take up residence, pitch a tent down to y'all backyard. So down to y'all backyard somewhere, y'all was nice enough to get him a nice little sleeping bag or even a cot or something like that down to the backyard, down to the double wide tent. Or, or whatever the case may be, in a nice fleece blanket. You understand? Y'all did a lot for Joshi. And even if he felt that way, he still should have and could have controlled himself a lot better down to y'all domicile. And that's just what I said. When you living with somebody, you just can't. It isn't it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Even though you may have been right in your feelings, that just won't right. But Cliff, what I don't like is because you feel as though you fell out with Joshy, she's supposed to fall out with him too. Why? Why? Y'all got y'all issues, true indeed. But that don't mean that she's gonna fall out with him. And just because you mad at him, the expectation shouldn't be for her to do the damn same. And she known him before she knew you. That's just cray cray. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, she could probably be mad with him or whatever the case, but for you to think that she's just not gonna chill with him or not be around him no more simply because y'all fell out, nah, where they do that at? That's number one. Number two, and this is about to get real messy, Latrice, but I don't care. I'm just gonna say it. How the hell you want equality down to your domicile while simultaneously turning around here still calling this man daddy? Explain it to me. Because inquiring minds would love to know. You constantly get up here season after season, episode after episode, reminding us and letting us know that you got huge damn daddy issues. And now you want to turn around and sit over here and play these little mind games with us, girl. And I ain't for the bullshit, friend. I'm just not. I'm not for it, Latrice. You like this shit. You like what it is that you're getting. You've publicly admitted that on multiple occasions. And that's why I say I'm no longer going to get all in my feelings or in my bag over what you and Cliff got going on. At the end of the day, you have no intentions of ever leaving Cliff. You like what it is that he's giving you. What you don't like is the fact that it's getting criticized and critiqued on TV. Ergo, if you feel that way, sweetheart, you need to do one or two things. Keep your marriage off of TV or get your ass off of TV. One or two damn things. All right. And I like you a lot, Latrice. I got to keep reiterating that. Because you know, you and Scotty, good Judies or whatever, and so on and so forth. I ain't got no problems with you, sis. Absolutely none at all. I'm just simply calling the thing a thing. This is my job. You know, you and Scotty close. I don't know you like that. So I can keep it as brutally honest as possible, but still respectful because I like you and I know you got feelings and whatnot. But you can't have it both ways, boo. You just can't. Now and then that's all I'm gonna say about that because it was just what you say don't matter. You wanted a daddy figure, you got it. Now stay in your place and run your race. Moving on. Sophia, Akeisha, and Marie have lunch to talk, cackle, kiki, catch up. Yeah. So Marie tells Akeisha about Glendale popping up on them when she was trying to rent the condo out to Letitia. They say it's Letitia and not Letitia. Letitia. So y'all are never mind. Letitia, child. Um, And that was cute. So Latrice invited Marie down to her wig launch. And Marie said, absolutely hell fuck no. I will not be nowhere in attendance. Do not look for me because I'm gonna be out chilling, lollygagging, and fooling with Essie. Okay, do not call me because that's where I'm finna be. And listen, I'm on Marie's side. I hate that because we're on reality TV, you don't like a person, but you're still expected to show up. Why? If this is real life, in real life, I would not show up. And in real life, she damn sure wouldn't send me an invite. So I'm not mad at Marie for saying, nah, I don't fool with her. Ain't no need for me to be there for what? No, I'm not supporting the goddamn thing she got. I'm not mad at that. I'm gonna tell you something. Marie kind of growing on me a little bit this season. Now, so Gucci, let me get on you. Sophia, let me get on you. I'm all down for you having an issue with Latrice because you have a legitimate issue with Latrice. I don't give a flying hot hell what nobody else say. I totally get and understand your feelings when it comes to Latrice because at the end of the day, Latrice could have and should have picked up that damn phone the same way she does the gossip and cackle and kiki. She could have picked up the phone and kept it real with her homegirl. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all get up under the comments and say and try to make it seem as if Marie is starting a hate train. And no, she not. No, she not. Let me explain something to y'all. Everybody here is grown. So unless you saying everybody around there's are followers, I'm not understanding. Listen, Marie can have as many issues with anybody around there as she wants to, and she can say whatever till they blue in the face. It is up to that person to decide on whether or not they're going to allow them to rub off on her. And I don't think that this is the same situation here. Latrice did do some snake shit to Sophia. She did, and we cannot discredit or discount Sophia's feelings simply because we had our issues or have our little reservations about Marie. However, so Gucci, do I feel as though it needs to be that serious to where you sitting up amongst her enemy, clowning her as well? Absolutely not. I feel like that's like a little bit two-faced in my opinion, because yeah, you could be disappointed or whatever, but y'all don't have to be enemies. That shouldn't turn y'all into enemies. And the fact that you sitting around here just cackling and yucking it up and so on and so forth. If when Latrice sees that and she decides that she wants to feel a way about that, I mean, she could. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, she could have called you. But you really ain't got to be yucking it up the way that you yucking it up. I mean, you don't. I mean, yeah, be upset. Maybe not talk to her for a couple of days or something like that. Put her on a little bit of ice. But don't make an enemy out of her. Like, it ain't that deep. I mean, yeah, she could have called, but you ain't got to make an enemy out of her either. Like, and I hope I'm not sounding double-minded. I'm really not trying to. I'm trying to be fair about this thing at all possible costs. Okay? I really am. It was just something about seeing Sophia sitting there just yucking it up, yucking it up, yucking it up, yucking it up. And it's just like, I mean, yeah, you could be mad, but or upset or whatever, but damn. Moving on. Glendale meets with Cliff DeVent. First and foremost, Glendale. How the hell you gonna get up here with cameras in your face and tell Cliff that you did plant tracking devices and recording devices all around this woman's car, but then simultaneously is gonna say it's between us? Bitch, it's between y'all and us. All right, like you do remember there's a camera there, right? Plus a hot boom mic probably sitting up amongst y'all head. Like, I mean, was you saying that so far as JJ don't know, Pastor Heads don't know, and whoever else around there? I mean, if that's the case, I guess. But it's like you trying to be incognito with it, and you can't with a camera and a hot boom mic. This stays. And why do you got? Listen, maybe it's a Southern men thing, but then again, I'm from down south. I'm used to dating Southern niggas, and I can assure y'all, I have never dealt with no situation where trade was putting tracking bugs and pulling espionage teas all up in my car, all up in my house, all up in my rooms, and all the rest of that stuff. Like, it never got like that. But then again, I ain't never been married. Is that what y'all husbands do down south? Well, if that's the case, I don't need to marry no Southern nigga, because see, I ain't the one to do that with. Okay, I ain't the one to do that with, because you gonna find what you looking for, and your feelings gonna be hurt way before mine. You understand? Because see, you can't. And see, the thing about it is, Glendale, you got mad. See, listen, when you snoop, you find. That's why you can't get mad. You can't get mad because you had no business snooping around. Yeah, whatever. Because the rest of that was just BS. So we can move on. Um, Latrice inviting her Mama Gloria out there to cook. But see, unlike Mammy Gloria, around there to escape an SWV, she actually had a decent enough wig. Latrice, I appreciate you for that. Um, and they have dinner around there to the house and whatnot. Listen, Mama Gloria, that's your baby. I get it. I ain't finna tell you what to do with it. Hell. But ain't no need of you giving her no advice, child. She got exactly what she looking for, and it's partly your fault. Because you stayed in it long enough for that shit to be embedded and implanted in her brain, and then now here she is at 34 years old talking this dumb shit on national TV. But again, I live for the truth. I live for Latrice. Latrice is she's a boss. She a made woman, and Cliff is a made man. It just is what it is. Moving on. Akeisha and her mama slash auntie, um, doing business. First and foremost, Akeisha, your story is a lot like mine. My mom that passed is really my great aunt. All right. So me and you are just alike when it comes to that, Akeisha. I lived for hearing your story. See, I ain't know that about you. See, me and you was just alike, bruh. Ain't that something? And another thing, that bow you had on was everything, Akeisha. Y'all know I love stuff like that. That's Southern Belle shit. When she walked up in there with that plum vase, I think it was plum, blazer on, and then that cream top with that big ass bow right there. I was down for it, Akeisha. You better serve Bell Collective, bitch. I was for it. Shout out to it. It was cute. Your mama ain't T cute. Real proper. She give Doctor Psychologist fish. So I'm down for her. But don't try to psychology me, mama. Nah, mama ain't T. Don't try to psycho babble me. I ain't down with all that. I'm a nurse. That's as far as I go. I no, don't psycho babble me. But shout out to you. When I first saw her, from the minute she walked in and started talking. See, them the type of women I grew up around. You understand me? The old lady sitting under a tree, that's her. Shout out to her. Moving on. Glendale in the studio recording, and we the people say it's a fuck no for us, Glendale. No shade, but we don't want to hear sparkles and champagne, and how you want Leticia to still be your main. We don't. I mean, cute, but JJ come around there and then he tries to pile on to the foolishness until he gets a phone call and he finds out that his grandma had to get rushed to the hospital. We segue into him going down to Leticia Enterprises, where she's enterprising what? I do not the hell know. And he lets her know what's going on. She calls his sister, I think, sister or cousin, one of the two, and she lets them know that she hasn't been eating, she hasn't been drinking, and she hasn't gotten out of bed, she hasn't been walking, probably not even talking much. Basically, the last stages of y'all know, y'all know, DEATH. All right, and that's why she's about to get moved to hospice. So this leads me to ask: does she have cancer of any kind? Or leukemia or something like that? Like, does she have some type of terminal illness going on, or is this like just a natural situation? Because I don't know. That's just a lot. But my prayers go out to you, Glendale. Nonetheless, my prayers go out to you. I don't care what you got going on. I don't care how I feel about you. Prayers go out to you, Glendale, to you and your family. I don't know what happened to dear grandmama, but hopefully, if she did transition over, she putting on her robe and telling her story how she made it over. Hey God. So that's all I got for that. Drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. Tonight's episode was decent. I don't really have too much to say about it, but for what it was, entertaining. I had fun on Twitter. Shout out to Akeisha for retweeting my tweet and all of that, because I went up for that boy, girl. I did. I went up for that boy, was there. And shout out to Own's Unscripted Twitter page, girl. I made a real messy ass tweet, and then they gonna comment under it, talk about something that's tea. I know it's tea with y'all messy asses. I live for it though. Shout out to y'all for noticing me or whatever, which y'all often do. I just don't say nothing. Anyway, y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know a thing or three about what y'all feel about this episode. And yeah, y'all won't see me till tomorrow. I'm gone. Bye.